A particle moves along a straight line with a velocity given by v is equal to t minus 3, where v is meter per second, t in second. Find average velocity of particle in first 5 seconds. Options they have given A, B, C, D. These options they have given plus 2.5, minus 2.5, plus 0.5 and minus 0.5. So see here, in this question what we have to do? Average velocity. How we are finding the average velocity? The average velocity mean net displacement in given time interval divided by time interval. What will be the average velocity in a given time interval is equal to what? In given time interval, net displacement in time interval, suppose t1 to t2 divided by time interval t2 minus t1, net displacement, that is net displacement in given time interval, interval divided by time interval. This is for the average velocity. So how we will finding the average velocity? So firstly we have to find net displacement in given time interval. So what will be the net displacement? Net displacement. They want in first 5 seconds we have to integrate 0 to 5. They have given t minus 3 dt. Integration of 3 0 to 5. This will come t square upon 2 0 to 5 minus 3. Integration of 1 is t 0 to 5. 5 is square upon 2 minus 0. Here 3, 5 minus 0, 25 by 2 minus 15. So that will come 15 to the 30 minus 5 upon 2. This will be the net displacement. So what will be the average velocity? Average velocity is equal to what? Net displacement upon time interval. Net displacement, it has come minus 5 by 2 divided by time interval. Time interval t2 minus t1, that is 5 minus 0. So minus 5 by 2 divided by 5. This will come minus 1 by 2. Or you can say minus 0.5. Minus 0.5 meter per second. That will be the average velocity for this given question. When you want to find average velocity, so what formula we have to use? Integration of v dt from t1 to t2 in a given time interval. Net displacement क्या होता है बेटा? इंटीग्रेशन ऑफ समेशन ऑफ, ठीक है? तो समेशन हम कैसे फाइंड आउट करते हैं? When variable velocity is there, तो integration, तो net displacement upon time interval. Net displacement I have found it minus 5 by 2 and average velocity is minus 0.5. In next question, same average speed देवा, same question, previous question. Only thing is what? Here they want average speed. A particle moves, velocity given t minus 3, v is equal to find average speed of particle in first 5 seconds. is. So what is the average speed? When we will talk about the average speed, what happen? Average speed total distance upon total time. In 5 seconds, what will be the distance? So see here, if displacement we want to find, we have to integrate, no problem. But distance, I have told you, if you want to find distance, firstly check whether in the given time interval velocity becomes zero. इस टाइम इंटरवल में कहीं वेलोसिटी जीरो तो नहीं हो रही, क्यों? क्योंकि अगर वेलोसिटी जीरो हो रही है बेटा तो क्या होगा? समटाइम्स जो है डिस्प्लेसमेंट पॉजिटिव होगा, समटाइम्स इट विल बिकम्स नेगेटिव. तो डिस्टेंस के लिए व्हाट वी हैव टू टेक? वी हैव टू टेक both positive form, mean modulus we have to add. So see here, velocity they have given v is equal to t minus t3. So here you can see v is equal to 0, that is t minus 3 is equal to 0, t is equal to 3. At t is equal to 3 second, velocity becomes 0. That mean after 3 second displacement becomes positive or negative, mean displacement will change. Here also we can say before 3, if we are putting 1 second, the velocity is negative. After 3-4 second you have to put it here, velocity becomes positive. Mean before 3 second what happened? Displacement will be negative. After 3 second displacement will be positive. So we have to separate, we have to take separate displacement before 3 and after 3. After that, if you want to find the distance, modulus form we have to take and we have to add. So see here, firstly we will take first 3 second. What will be the displacement? So displacement in first 3 second. Suppose this is S1. The S1 is equal to 0 to 3 v dt, that 0 to 3 t minus 3 dt, t integration of t square upon 2 minus 3t 0 to 3. Put here 3 square 9 by 2 minus 9. This will come minus 9 by 2. So what will be the displacement in first 3 second? This is negative, minus 9 by 2. Displacement in time interval first 5 they want, so 3 to 5. T is equal to 3 to t is equal to 5. What happened? Suppose this is h2, 3 to 5 v dt, t minus 3 dt, 3 to 5 integration t square, integration of 2t square by 2 minus 3t from 3 to 5. What will be the result come? To see here, 5 square 25 by 2 minus 15. Here 9 by 2 minus 6. 25 by 2 minus 9 by 2. 25 minus 9. This will come 16 upon 2. That is 8 minus 15 plus 6, that is 9. Sorry, 5 5s are 5 3s are 15. 3 9. This will come 9 minus 15 plus 9. This comes 6. So that will come 2. See here, S1 minus 9 by 2. S2 has come plus 2. What will be the net displacement? When we will talk about the net displacement, the net displacement. So that is net displacement S1 plus S2. S1 is minus 9 by 2 plus 2. That is minus 5 by 2. But if you want to find distance, total distance, what will be the total distance? So we have to take modulus form. Modulus of S1 plus modulus, both we have to take positive. Modulus of S1 plus modulus of S2. So that will come minus 9 by 2 mod plus 2. So plus 9 by 2 plus 2. 9 2 2 are 4 plus 9, 13 by 2. 13 by 2. This will be the total distance, 13 by 2 meter. So what will be the average speed? Average speed means total distance upon total time. So what will be the average speed? We are putting here total distance in given time interval, that has come 13 by 2. 13 by 2 divided by total time. Total time is 3 plus 2, total 5. So 13 by 2 into 5. This will come 1.3 meter per second. So what will be the average speed in first 5 seconds? What we have found it will come 1.3 meter per second. Here option 2.5 minus this. So option will be, correct option will be D. So remember one thing, displacement can be negative, displacement can be positive, displacement can be zero, distance never can be zero, or for a moving body distance never can be zero, it will always positive. When we have to take distance, so we have to take modulus form of displacement. By that method we can find the distance. So remember one thing, if velocity becomes zero in between the motion, so you have to take separate displacement, and positive form of displacement we have to add, and we can find the distance. When total distance we have find it, so we can find the average velocity.